And what's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scattered by Nature TV. We got your Size World TV, and we got Giving You the Real Tea, all in the building for a brand new episode of Roast Review. Yes, we are back for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, child. How y'all doing? What's going on, y'all?
Hello.
What's good, y'all? I'm alright so long as I don't mess nothing up over here.
I know. I was like, let me rebutton my shirt. My shirt was all buttoned unevenly and shit.
Child, listen.
Girl, let the
Yes.
people see the chesticles. They want to see it anyhow.
These some B cups. Y'all can't see these.
Oh boy, please. They love the child. Listen, they love to say how handsome you is, child. They love to say that.
And don't they? Don't they? Every time I turn around, JoJo this, JoJo that. JoJo got a man, and he gonna kill all of y'all. Y'all better leave that boyfriend alone now.
Child,
They be liking me.
boy, you know it. You know it. Don't even try to play. You be knowing it.
I thought I was just this. Look, I feel like I'm the ugly friend out of my group.
Why?
I'm just kidding. I'm just playing.
I was about to say.
I used to feel that way, but I was still getting niggas and dick, so I quickly got over it. I said, "Well, that can't be the case. That can't be the case." So, okay.
But I am the thick girl out there.
And me too. Hey, people like a little cushion for the pusher. They don't want to be all skinny of bones like Scotty.
First of all, I'm not even that damn skinny. Yes, that's first of all. It looks that way, but I'm really not that damn skinny.
Y'all so good in these comments. Hey y'all, hey babies, whatever you be doing. Hey baby, hey.
I mean, I always felt like I was the ugly one in my friend group too, child. I always felt that way.
No, you don't.
I always have, honey. Like, I'm being honest with you. I've always felt that way. I still be feeling like that sometimes. Like, people really don't know. Like, I have a thing with. I know this ain't that kind of panel, but I have a large issue with the way that I look. You know, sometimes I used to go through a phase where I thought my nose was too big, or because I wasn't like the most masculine built person. You know what I'm saying? I used to think that I wasn't like appeasing or appealing to anybody. You know what I mean? Because people make you feel that way. Not people. Let's just be real. In the gay community, that's how they make you feel. They make you feel like you're supposed to look like Trey Songz in order to be handsome or to be, appealing or appeasing. And that's not really the case. But, over the years, I've learned that, bitch, you are not ugly. This is why these girls be mad, because they men be trying to talk to you and stuff. That's why they always called you ugly. All the girls that called me ugly, they men wanted me anyway. So.
And
don't they? Because that was the first thing that they used to holler. You ugly. That's why you gay. Because a woman never wants you. But bitch, your man wanted to shove his dick down my throat, and I said no.
Oh my God!
But since we going through this now, I already know what to do. I was that type.
But you know what? It just actually like looking yourself in the mirror. You're like, you know what? You ain't that bad. It might be a couple things we can work on. That's what I have to tell myself, because I felt like I was a Michelle Williams y'all after group for a minute. No, not the Michelle Williams, the Farrah Franklin.
Oh, not Farrah.
Not Farrah.
I was like, but you know what? No, I'm not. Like, I'm my own Beyonce in my own world, and I always get hit on when I go out. Looking
oh God, this will be a show. Well, I do know this. After I got my teeth done, my self-esteem kind of went up, because before then I thought I was ugly, but even with the teeth being fucked up, I was still getting a man.
Of course you was. Everybody love a Chip too. Look at J. Cole. Baby, I was in love with J. Cole. Okay, Chip tooth and all, baby. Ooh.
I didn't know J. Cole had a chip tooth.
Yeah, that's why he had that song called the Crooked Smile song with
TLC. With TLC. I loved it, baby. I did not care. I said, boy, bring your ass here right now.
Like some people's imperfections are the things that make them attractive to certain people. Like sometimes gaps make guys be attractive, and then when they close them, people be like, oh, he ain't fine no more because he ain't got this gap no more. It'd be certain stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people say they like my nose. I say, you like this nose? What? The first thing I hit something like 2K, 3K, I'm getting this nose. Look.
No, you not.
I'm gonna come on the live stream. Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
I know you lying. Don't you get up here with a Latoya Jackson, Michael Jackson nose. Okay,
Look,
don't come up here with a she better not a goddamn thing, honker.
I'll be like this.
look, Josiah gonna be up here like, hey, Michelle, shit, y'all must messed up my new dog.
I forgot about that. That shit was hilarious. Oh, we.
Oh God! Speaking of love and hip hop, because this is what Roasted Review is all about. Before we even get into it, because I guess I'm gonna try to start it like at between the 10 and 15 minute mark. Since we're on love and hip hop, this is our first time really reviewing it in a long time and really being invested in it in a long time. So, let's talk about love and hip hop. I guess Atlanta, because this is what this is about. What are some of y'all favorite moments of love and hip hop?
Let me just say this. So I know a lot of people have, heart for Miss Rashida, but Rashida is a household name. I mean, Rashida is such a great asset.
Here we go with the trolling.
I can name 5 things off my hand with Rashida. She's a loyal friend, number one. She's the most loyalist friend on the show.
I know that's loyal
to Carly. She's Carly's best friend, and she's K Michelle's best friend. She was wonderful to Kalina back in season 4. Okay.
I hate it.
She looks good. Really she dresses good, and she is, she's an elder. She's a granny. She's like a.
You got that right. I agree with you with that.
To be in a generation, we have to respect our elders and our grannies. She's one of the most founding pioneers of ghetto reality TV. So I think that's why they keep her on for so long, because she's good for a good look. And whatever vampire drinks prune juice that she's drinking, like, she really needs to just keep it up because she looks amazing. She looks
Georgia prune drinking prune juice. I'm dead. What is that? Is that an oxymoron? What they call that, y'all? Where my English folk at? What is that? Because Josiah just spoke something.
We just got to give her flowers. Give Rashida her flowers.
Baby, please. Okay, so most of my favorite moments from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta come from K Michelle.
I know it do.
When she threw the candle at Rashida, when she sung the Rashida Got Bag song in the studio. When she hit me with the flowers, because she was like, your boyfriend's gay, his friend's gay, and you deserve better.
Holla, and she ain't told not one lie. That's why Mimi was mad.
God. Let's see. When Shay and Erica got into it at Carly Red's party when they first met up in person.
Yeah.
That shit was funny. Let's see. I didn't really care for Tracy Steele, but the whole popcorn hole stuff was so funny to me because it was funny. I don't like. Yeah, she was on it for one season, honey. Jocelyn with the whole, hey man, I see you on your neck.
Yes.
That's what I always do.
Yes. She turned it with that one. I can't even lie. Baby, when K Michelle was telling Erica, she said, and Rashida and her bags walk in and say, I don't think that's something that really happened to you. Bitch, I screamed. I said, K. And what was so funny was Erica Dixon wanted to laugh so bad, but she knew she couldn't because that was her home girl, and that would have made her look away. But she wanted to laugh. I would have been weak. I'd laugh.
I know you would have laughed.
I'd have laughed because it was funny. It is what it is because I screamed.
What about light skinned Keisha in Tokyo and that fight that they had with Akbar? That was amazing. That was the last big moment I ever seen.
I stopped watching that at that point.
Yeah.
But you know what? Unfortunately, no fight will ever beat out. It will never beat out Hustlene's and Stevie's coked out rage.
Oh my God.
When was it? Season 6?
It was season 3 when they was at the reunion. You saw when
Yeah.
they was at the reunion and they fought Althea and Benzino. Child, that was
I
something else.
don't know fight beat that fight. I
Oh,
ain't never seen nobody on the coked out rage. That was my very first time seeing somebody on the coked out rage, and I was a nurse. The very first time I saw it, I said, bro, because both of them was possessed. They was. And what's funny is the same way Jocelyn looked then was the same way she looked when she jumped Big Legs, her and Melissa.
absolutely, absolutely. What else? When Rashida found out that Kirk had a baby, and it was too funny to me because she was like, "I'm the type of bitch you go get a bitch out the strip club." I'm like, "Girl, does it matter?"
Right.
What season? That
Right.
was season 7, huh?
That was season 6, when she first found out.
And what the hell happened to Jasmine and Cannon? Did they fall off the face of the earth?
I was thinking about that just the other day. I'm like, where they at?
So Rashida probably made them
Lord.
known.
Child, don't tell me y'all pulled the Snap or Lifetime movie situation on Jasmine and Cannon because we ain't seen their asses. Nah, I'm putting the bolo on for them because
So
I
did
ain't
Kirk
seen neither
really
one of them.
had a baby on Rashida?
Like the
Well,
tea was
the
that
tea.
the tea was that he really did have a baby on Rashida, but the person that he had a baby with didn't want to be on Love and Hip Hop, and they paid Jasmine to pretend to be his baby mama. That's what I heard. Now,
Well, the tea I heard was that it wasn't Kirk baby at all. It was I forgot what kid it was, one of them older kids, sons or whatever the case may be, and that was the story that they decided to run with because they was on the chopping block. That's what I heard.
they need to still be on there. Aren't they on there now? They need to go. They needs to go, honey.
Who,
They
Kirk
needs to.
Yeah, they do because they
Yeah.
ain't got nothing going on. Yeah,
Kirk,
they ain't got nothing
Kirk got
going
him a
on.
lace wig. You know, you can't tell him nothing now.
Don't do that, JoJo, because see, the people was in my comments trying to get him a lot, and I said, no, y'all not, because as many weave pieces as y'all hoes wear, what y'all not gonna do is sit over here and do that to Kirk. I gotta stick up for my bald-headed brethren, okay? I got to, all right? And if he want to get him a nasty piece of man weave, JoJo,
him and that Adam's apple got to go.
JoJo, you know that, but I'm more than sure if it's like 150 degrees outside, you will be waiting to see the first slip of that man weave so that you can get on you can push your buttons and laugh your ass off again.
Chef D hair versus his lace front. So
I cannot stand Chef D. Oh my God, please don't bring that spirit up in here.
Yeah, what's Chef D say?
I have a friend in our friend group who's really close to Chef D.
Really?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, I don't see how he friends with that. It's everything about him irks me. Like that BBL that's uneven irks me. Like the way he hold his mouth irritates me. It's just annoying. Like I just don't like him. I don't. What other?
That was your boo though. Like, what?
He was,
that was your.
He was cute. He's a handsome guy, but his personality is just awful. I can't. I just can't. I don't like nobody on that show at this point except for Banger. That's the only person.
Period. He the only one I like, and I don't even watch the damn shit no more. He the only one that talks this.
All right, and I really hated that Aaron Wise out. He had booked the interview with him, but they was having technical difficulties, and that's why they didn't do it. But I wish they would have done it.
They never rescheduled.
They never got a chance to reschedule it. I was actually happy for Aaron. That was going to be big for him if he had.
It would have been real big for him. It could still happen. Prayers up.
Yeah, because he ain't gonna charge nobody for no interview. But some of them other girls tried to charge Aaron for an interview.
I bet Chef D was $1,000.
Nah, it wasn't even him. I tell y'all backstage.
Was it Prince?
And
I'm asking for a reason. Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't none of Prince.
Stop laughing because you giving it away. Oh my God.
Anyway, what about Jessica Dime when she fought Treasure?
Let me tell you something. The best thing Jessica Dime did was the scene with her and Chanelica Bittencourt. Baby, when she walked up in that studio, she said, Chanelica. I said, "Come through, Jessica. Come through. Let it be known." I was team Jessica 110%. I don't care what nobody
I
said.
wanted them to fight so bad. Oh my god, I
I
wanted them to
did too,
fight.
and she was scared to fight Jessica.
I
She
believe
was
it.
scared to fight Jessica, just like she was scared to fight Tommy.
Oh god, not Tommy. Oh,
Tommy.
Oh yeah, we can't forget Tommy.
I'm sorry. Some of my favorite moments is Tommy when she got into it with Treasure and she started getting it. She started picking with her.
She
She
did.
about throwing the strawberry in my face. Focus on tight.
someone hit her with
That
grapes
food
and
is a
shit.
cucumber. I'm like, no, ma'am.
She says, "You over here throwing grapes like we supposed to be grown women, child. Boo, you dealing with Tommy."
Right. Once Tommy got up, she should have known what was going down. She was trying not
That's
to tip
what I
the
said.
security guards off.
Right.
That reminds me a little bit, huh?
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That reminds me of Love and Hip Hop New York when Bridget Dollars was sitting on the couch with Bianca and Bree came over and Bianca took off that shoe real calmly and threw it because she knew she couldn't get through security. It was so funny.
Right.
But I really
or when Tara fought Amina, shall I scream?
Not Tara fighting Amina. What you say, Josiah?
I feel really bad for Kalina. I feel like her last season they did her so wrong. She was going.
I agree with you, Joe.
They did.
But that's when we really saw. Well, we've been to Rashida respect, but Rashida was showing her ass off that season 4 when she got into it with Carly. She played Carly. Looks like she's gonna play her again.
But JoJo,
Rashida then brought in Tammy. I said, "Ooh, I never liked her since."
Right.
But JoJo, to be honest with you, I didn't even not like Rashida with the K Michelle thing. That made me sad at her. I stopped liking her about the whole Kalina thing. I did not like that at all. I said, wait a minute. Like, so you just gonna take Tammy's word over every damn thing. You didn't even go to Kalina, say, hey, Kalina, this is what I heard. This is what was being told to me. So, like, what's good, sis? Da-da-da-da. Like, she came there ready to read her down, ready to do this and that and the third. And I said, really, Rashida? Over Tammy? And I can't stand Tammy. I'm letting y'all know that right now. I do not like Tammy at all.
When Rashida brought Tammy back for that season just to fuck with Kalina, that I ain't like Tammy ever since. Like, I ain't like Tammy ever since, period. I did not like Tammy. But y'all know I didn't like Georgia Prune after that K Michelle shit. She is always fuck Rashida for me. I ain't never gonna like her ass.
I first started watching during season 2. Okay. So I was looking at like, okay, I think my first episode was when I'm sorry, I came in late, but it was the summer 2013, and I was looking at Mimi getting into it with K Michelle when she hit her with the flowers. That was the first episode I watched. But I went back and watched it because I was like, ooh, okay. First of all, I was like, ooh, yes, Mimi, when she was going off on Nico and stuff, I said, ooh, this girl is spicy. I ain't never seen no TV like this. So I was like, okay. And then I watched the first
season. And you know what?
Like, oh.
People give Mimi a lot, but I gotta be honest with y'all. I've always liked Mimi. I liked Mimi since the first season. I felt like she was done completely horrible, and I totally understood her feelings. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of the shit that Mimi started doing as the seasons progressed, I said, Mimi, girl. Okay, girl. But and maybe I'm the only one, and I'm fine with that. But like from first season, I was just always been here for her. So even when she pissed me off, I would still try to like grant her some grace. But I could understand, and I could see why most don't see it for her. I can. Being honest, I can tell it. But I live for Mimi. I do. I still do.
You hurt me to the core.
One of my favorite Mimi scenes is that season finale of season 2 when Stevie played the fuck out of Jocelyn and Mimi was just sitting there. He was sitting there
and Mimi was weak as hell when Jocelyn was fighting him.
Yo, bitch! And then here comes Mimi.
And I would have been Mimi.
Yes.
That was so.
Get him again, girl. Get him for me. I said yes, God, Mimi.
That laugh was so funny. Oh my god!
You know,
and because she was weak.
I always felt like that Jocelyn went downhill because season 1, I remember when she had on that damn Flintstone wig on, and she wanted to talk to Mimi. You know, I'm gonna talk to you woman to woman, And you Stevie, baby. I was like, okay, you know how she have her conversations. I thought she was so mature, but as the seasons going by, she just got more arrogant and more arrogant. I said, girl, because she knew she was a breakout star.
Then Jocelyn was just disrespectful as hell to me. Because she said, I know who baby I got in my stomach, and you know too. I'm like, oh, I don't know who baby in your fucking
the
stomach.
whole time they was fucking each other, which was crazy to me.
That's the thing that got me about the whole situation. Like, what the fuck?
No. We not finna do Mimi like that because she probably loves. All right, because I know the people gonna sad at me, but I don't care. I'm gonna say it anyway. She probably loves Stevie so much that she said, "Well, listen, if you can't beat him, join him." So fine. I try. I know, because to be fair, a lot of women who's dealing with a man in the industry of some type, that's what they do. Some of them will go on ahead and play a bull dagger just to make the dude that they would. Being honest, we giving real. We just talking. We just talking.
I ain't say nothing. I'm just laughing.
I mean, because it's true. Like a lot of women, they will go on ahead and put up with it simply because it's a person in the industry. They'll be like, oh, okay, fine. I mean, I ain't into women, but I mean, if it'll make you happy, whatever. I mean, it could have just been that. I don't want to judge her too bad because I know what it's like to play stupid for a nigga. I get it. I can't sit on my
hours. It ain't even that though. I don't even care about all that. It's just the fact that they was fighting so damn much and they done been in the bed together and stuff. It's like, girl, what you fighting for? Is it sexual tension still? Like, what is the problem?
Hell no. It's the fact that Jocelyn is younger and her snatchback is more tighter, and Mimi knows that. All right, I'm more than sure when they did do threesome, Stevie was in Jocelyn way more than he was in Mimi. Telling Mimi was probably sitting on the sidelines, plucking her clit and just watching them do what they do.
God.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
I cannot.
So that could be another reason why she just could not get with Jocelyn or see it for Jocelyn. And maybe Jocelyn couldn't get or see it for Mimi because even though she had all of that with Stevie really did love Mimi to the bottom of his heart, and Jocelyn knew that. No matter how good she was fucking him or ratting him or whatever the case may be, he was not gonna let Mimi go. Mimi had to leave in order for him to just be like, oh, okay, cool. Be clear.
Right. And she didn't really have any self-worth because we seen her story with her mom, the whole Scientology situation, you guys, which is a crazy ass religion. I think her coming on the show, all three parties came from brokenness. So when you have a toxic threesome and brokenness, you expect nothing but bullshit and all that extra stuff to come across, unfortunately. And that's what we're seeing. Yes, it was good for our entertainment, but at the end of the day, it was a sad situation. It was like a train wreck going down.
Speaking of which, JoJo, I don't know if y'all know it or not, but Mimi appeared on Leah Remini's Scientology show. That came on A&E. And I saw that, and it was real. Like, she went in depth in what happened. So if y'all ain't seen that, go see it. I believe every word of what Mimi said.
Yes, her mother left her, y'all. Like she
left her.
Oh wow.
To fend for herself. So that's another reason why I really don't go in on Mimi like that, because she really had to fend for herself at 13 years old because of Scientology. She did. She told the whole story. I believe every word of what she said. So maybe that's why I saw part of them. I don't want to get too much.
I'm gonna let y'all pat her on the back.
Now she's a fan favorite.
Oh please. Anyway, so before we start, who was the worst casting choice for Love and Hip Hop Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? I know it was a lot of them.
Oh, hold on. Oh, let me go on Wiki, y'all. Let me get on Wiki, honey. It was so minty, honey.
Well, I would start off by saying Lovely Mimi was the worst damn casting.
You ain't like Lovely Mimi?
She got on my fucking nerves. Well, her Pikachu looking
ass.
She wasn't really a main cast member anyway.
She irked. Oh my god. She irked me. Jesus. Akbar could have stayed where she was at. Um,
Period.
let's see. Pooh and her shitty sheets could have stayed where she
Could have
was at.
stayed. Period.
Let's see who else could have stayed.
The
'Cause it's a lot.
Jigglypuff, because she don't want us saying her name, so her moniker is the Jigglypuff on mine. The Jigglypuff, go ahead and add her. I'm sick of seeing that bitch.
God. Oh my God. Yeah,
I'm gonna
she
say
should.
Tammy. I'm gonna say Tammy Rivera.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Yes, I'm sorry.
yeah,
but
her
no, ma'am,
too.
she was horrible. Girl, what you on
Yeah,
the
she
show?
was.
As
Tracy
far as
Steele.
main cast member.
Tracy
And
Steele could have left. Could have not been there.
Are we doing Tracy wrong? I mean, we really ain't give her that much of a chance.
She was annoying, T, and you know she was. Even when she called, even when she brought her ass on Atlanta Exes trying to get at Tamika Foster, talking about watch her mouth, watch her mouth. I got warrants. Girl, we don't give a fuck about your warrants, girl.
Yeah, Tracy.
And Tamika didn't
Yeah. Like, right, Tamika sitting there all cool, calm, tell me something. Here she go. What's she gonna do?
Right. Right. Now, although I didn't see it for Tamika, she knew how to get a bitch together. I was
That
cool.
shit was funny as hell. She was sitting up there smiling and laughing at what's her name? At Tracy. She was like, what's she gonna do? Calm down. No, let her go. Let her go. Let her go. I'm gonna watch that scene when this is over with.
Me too, because you brought that up.
Remember Margot, y'all?
Oh, she could have. They could have kept her where she was at too. I couldn't stand her. Oh my god.
I like Margot. You didn't like Margot?
No, I did not. Oh my god.
Why? I like Margot. She wasn't the issue. Nico was.
I didn't like him either because he's a butterface.
He damn sure is. One thing about it.
That time K Michelle did a song on Mimi. She was mad as fuck. Remember that song? Mimi, you look like such a fool. Loving a man.
Get this. What the fuck is this?
The song, look, this is how the song started. First it was Stevie number one. Then came Stevie number two. Mimi's always blaming me for the shit she goes through.
Okay, right.
I'm dead.
But he don't want you because he likes Johnny. But when I tell her, she looks at me funny.
Mimi, you look like such a fool.
Oh my god.
But not Jocelyn. K Michelle won't lie. K Michelle won't lie about the roommate, Johnny. And I remember some people were like, well, what's wrong with him having a roommate? Everything. He running around here saying he got all this money, he got all this ends, he's a quintessential gentleman, he got all this money, but you got a roommate. Your room and Johnny is gay. Johnny was like, won't he like openly bisexual or gay or one of the shit? Like it won't shit that nobody didn't know.
He could have knocked my socks off. I can tell you that much.
You have a freak.
He damn sure could have. One motherfucker thing about it, friend. I'm on your side with that.
Baby,
he do.
Okay.
He is an actor, so I know he was. Let me stop.
He got a free Twitter.
I'm just kidding. No.
Oh, I was ready for you to give me the link, honey, because I wanted to see that.
Me too. Because I don't want to see nothing to Nico's. Like Nico, we saw you on Mimi's tight ass sex tape, girl. The only thing I bought from y'all was the shower rod. Now the shower rod is the truth. I did buy the shower rod.
Like I said, Nico is a butterface. Like if I did anything with Nico, it would have to be in the dark, and he would have to have something over his damn face because I don't want to see him.
But he might got good dick though. You know the butterfaces normally be the dare knock your socks off. I know that for a fact.
Well, I know too. I ain't gonna sit up here and like I ain't gonna sit up here. But anyway, we 30 minutes in. Let's go ahead and get this thing started, child. So as you guys know, we doing episodes 1 and 2 because episode 1 was gonna be the determined factor on whether or not we was gonna do roast and review. Because listen, Love and Hip Hop ain't been given for a while now, so we didn't want to get up here and do shit. You know what I'm saying? However, we opened it up with Spice. She went to the DR to get some cosmetic surgery, and I think she had died on the table, and the doctors brought her back, and her kids are in Atlanta to see her. My thing is this right here. Did these girls watch My Killer Body, the K Michelle My Killer Body show? Y'all need to go to no damn Dominican Republic to go get no surgery. That shit is not good to do. Take your ass to what happened to going to Dr. Miami, child?
I mean, I don't know why Spice needed it anyway, because Spice naturally has like a gorgeous body. You know what I'm saying? I didn't necessarily think she needed it, but see, the surgery wasn't what it was. It was the fact that she didn't want to wait to recover, much like how she did in episode 2 when we get there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what her issue was. She didn't want to do the proper bed rest and listen to what the doctor said. And that's how her stitches popped, it got infected, she caught sepsis, and she damn near died. Mm-hmm. Ladies, and this is coming from the nurse, if you want to get a BBL, that's your business. If you want to get a tummy tuck, that's your business. But listen to what your doctor says, please. Like, he's a doctor for a reason. They know what they're talking about. Listen to them.
Yes.
I agree. But see, it's just like,
imagine how scared that is. That's a scary situation.
Especially when you're like, because when you're getting on the table, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
Like you really
your life is literally in their hands.
Right. Yeah. Like you risking yourself every time you lay on that table to get something done to your body. You know what I'm saying? So, I try not to judge people who go and do that. I mean, because I don't know if what I did really counts, because all I did was go get some teeth put in my mouth. That's all I did. But I always, I be the type of person that be like, if it's something that makes you happy, then go ahead and do it. But at the same time, you need to make sure you know what you're doing and follow the rules that they give you. Because after you get out of surgery, you can't just go out and live life the way you want to the next day. Okay. I could do that because all I did was go get some teeth put in my mouth. That's I could get up and walk and drive and do whatever the fuck I wanted to do with this numb ass mouth when they drilled these motherfuckers in my mouth. So I could still. The only thing I couldn't do was eat. Eat for like a couple of hours and shit like that. I couldn't eat nothing hard and stuff like that. But but sometimes people don't do their proper research on shit. Like you need to research that shit before you do it. Research the recovery, research every damn thing. Don't catch yourself in the trick bag now.
You have to research.
Yes. So we're going to the hype hair party. Jock and Kendra are on the cover. I don't know why. And Jock looking like Cisco from Drew Hill with that blonde ass hair. But
I hated it.
But I don't know, y'all. Y'all might look at me crazy, but it's just something about Jock that makes me find him attractive in a sense. I don't know what it is. Because he's not like...
No, I'm with you.
I don't know what it is about him that I find attractive.
I'm with you.
It's something about him.
Jock look like my daddy, so I can't really look at him.
I'm dead, child. I am dead.
Young Jock look just like your daddy.
I said,
right.
I look like that boy off on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Your daddy look like Jock for real. I need to see your daddy because I seen Scotty Daddy and I want him right now.
Oh,
so now
God.
I've seen him. Now I got to see your daddy because I was here for Jock. I said that about Jock.
I don't know if I'm really open to share my personal family pictures.
You ain't got to share. Listen. I said this in my review. I said, Jock, you got the blonde hair to keep up with the youngins, and you ain't got to do that. Because Jock still looks the same as he did when he first came out. And I just graduated high school around that time. He still looked the same. Like, you ain't got to do that.
You look good.
Yeah, he do. I wish he knew that. And leave his damn face alone.
Not them saying Jock look like Lunel. Oh my God! No, y'all
do not look like Lunel. Lunel would be lucky to look like Jock. Be clear, especially after seeing her in that dirty ass tub with that dirty ass.
Can we not talk about that?
I'm
Oh
just
my
saying.
God. I cannot, and I won't.
Ugh. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no.
Not no. So now we see that Chaotic is in Atlanta now. He's no longer in Miami. And y'all, I say it every video. Chaotic is fine. I don't care what nobody says.
He got that
He is. I don't care
Forte.
what
Like he
nobody
was more
says.
handsome once he cut his hair.
Once he cut that hair and got all them unnecessary ass gold teeth out of his mouth, he looks so good.
So good.
He
So
looks so
good.
good to me, and I love me a chocolate ass man with tattoos anyway. But
Yes, God. Me too.
I do. But he chaotic, and then I think his personality makes him even more fun to me because he can make me laugh and stuff. And he just give me the type of person that that will make me mad, but then make me laugh after he done made me mad. Then it's gonna make me want to open up my legs to him after he done made me mad. You know that type of stuff, child.
I cannot.
I'm just saying, the chaotic is fine because I didn't see it for him at first when he first came along with all that with them dreads and shit. I ain't like it, but now he looks good to me now. Sometimes when you clean yourself up, you look better. That's all I'm saying.
Don't you?
So we got Kirk and Georgia Prune. And they're discussing the issues between Scrappy and Bambi. And here's my take on them. That's just what I was about to say. I'm so sick of them being the quote unquote prototype couple on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. That is like the main couple of the show that everybody wants to look up to and be like. They are no one to look up to and be like.
It was a season, y'all. I was so triggered. I don't know if it was season 6 or 7, but they was Nina Parker at the time was like, Kirk Rashida, look, Scrappy said, man, we look up to y'all. I said, how the hell y'all look up to Kirk and Rashida when they seen their BS? Number one, you knew they was faking the whole time they've been on TV. That's why you kind of know her behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Or number two, you just must ain't got no damn high standards. Could be both.
Because what is there to look up to? What is there to look up to?
Kirk is the most annoying man on the show. In my opinion, the way how he be slouched up looking like a creep, the way he be talking, it's like,
He gives Aquarians a bad name.
And then, I'm praying.
He's an Aquarius?
Yes, he's an Aquarius, true.
Wow. What is Rashida?
A Gemini.
Well, that explains a lot. That explains a lot. Okay.
I just hate how they always got an opinion about somebody else's relationship. And
as if we don't remember Kirk being in a hot tub with Bambi. Can we please hurry up and get there? Because I still don't see how she could be this cool with Bambi after all of it. After all of it. Now, granted, Bambi wasn't the one that was all up on Kirk. I get that. But at the end of the day, Bambi was in the hot tub with the rest of them hoes. And I'm more than sure, much like them, she knew that Kirk was married too. And she still didn't mind being seen on TV like that. So if Rashida is going to have all of this smoke for these side bitches, then why is you willing to be so cool with Bambi? Period. That's really what I want to know.
Exactly.
Because Rashida is a hypocrite. I keep telling y'all that. When y'all gonna listen to me?
She contradicts herself all the time.
Like, when y'all gonna listen to me? When y'all gonna listen to me?
Like, I never really looked at it that way until I saw Bambi and her tirade with Scrappy. And I said, well, wait a minute, Bambi. You was the one that was caught in the hot tub with Kirk, a married damn man, and Bobby Valentino, a gay man, and all the rest of that stuff. Like, I was like, damn, we'll get there. Go ahead.
Not gay, is he?
I mean, All I know is that he was caught. You know what? I'm not even gonna go there.
I mean, what do you call a man that keeps getting caught with transgenders
That
in
doesn't mean
hotel rooms?
that doesn't mean they.
Scotty, I'm not. See, this is why we don't need to have this type of conversation up here, because a lot of folk is not gonna agree with what my rebuttal will be. But I'm not gonna say that up here because I ain't got time.
Well, we
But
can move on to the next.
I mean,
Scotty, don't go there.
I ain't say nothing. I ain't say
Now, he got his
nothing.
crown too. Don't get T started now. He drinking. out
Look.
Also
T can
crown.
say whatever he want to say. I don't have no problem with somebody disagreeing with me, contrary to what people like to believe. It's just that I am very passionate about the things that I say, but but we're introduced to Erica Banks
Buffy.
And her eyebrows,
and
or her
her
bangs.
bangs that look like finger waves.
Listen, she's doing a trend. See, we talking shit about it now, but I guarantee you're gonna see some little girls walking around their high school with the same bangs.
They
And
don't
this is
need
gonna
to
become
do
a
that.
catch.
They don't need to do that. They don't need to do that. They look a mess. They don't need to do that.
Hold on, let me see.
And I don't like her song that like she irks me. I don't like her first of all because she was trying to, she was signed to Carl Crawford and stuff, and he was trying to pit her up against Megan Thee Stallion. And look at her ass now sitting up here on Love and Hip Hop to get some attention.
Carl Crawford?
Yeah,
Evelyn's Carl Crawford?
yeah, she signed to him. Let me see.
Okay.
And don't forget, No Neck Benzino was in the tub too. Yep, definitely. We just said that.
Not Chicken Neck Benzino. He damn sure was.
Yeah, he was in that hot tub, child. He sure was.
I'm about to pull a picture of
Yeah.
These things do look a mess. Oh my
God,
Like,
3
that's
gay
all-
niggas
like,
in a hot
every-
tub full of
every-
cisgender women.
Every scene that I seen Erica Banks in last night, all I could think about was the way them baby hairs was looking. Like that was just a mess. That's all I could see.
Well, we finna be different with this, other than the baby hairs, because I'm on your side with that. But
you see that? Like why?
Horrible. But
Why?
when you get past that, I do like Erica Banks. I ain't really think I was gonna fool with her, like talk about it, because I thought she was gonna be young minded. But like after seeing her, especially in episode 2 with the whole Amy situation,
Yeah,
I like her a lot. I do. I ain't
gonna lie to you. I came into this season just ready to drag Erica Banks and not like her ass because of the shit that she does on social media. Like I didn't like the Megan Thee Stallion shit. I didn't like the fact that she was on there talking about if a girl not shaped a certain type of way, they can't go to the club with her and all this other dumb shit when her ass laid on the table to get the body that she got. So it's just like that was her. That's why when she first came on this shit, I wasn't fucking with it at all.
Well, listen, to me, she looked like Ty Taylor. Okay. Every time I see her, she looks like Ty Taylor. Every time I see her, I said they got to be relatives. Somewhere, somehow, they relatives.
We'll see. We'll see how, I'm kind of giving her an open, clean slate, but I'm like, Sky, I didn't like what she said up in that video about girls, who she allowing in the club with her or whatever. Like, what? But so far on the show, she seems okay.
I mean, listen, in her defense, we all got friends that we would do certain shit with. Like, we got certain friends we'll go to the clubs with, and we got certain friends we wouldn't go to the clubs with. Like, we got certain friends that we'll go to kickbacks with, and we got our bougie friends that don't do that shit, so we wouldn't invite them to that. Like, we all got...
We do, but it ain't got nothing to do with how they body made, though. Because, for example, I'm coming to Houston this weekend. Maddie already said, look, I'm not finna be club. We're not finna be bar hopping all night because I'm old. So we know, me and Josiah know that we go bar hopping with Maddie because Maddie ain't with that bar hopping. He is not with it. He ain't with it. We gonna have a cute night with Maddie. And that's it. We know because we know he not with all that bar hopping. I'm barely with it myself because Josiah know I go to sleep.
It's Pride weekend in Houston. I'm not about to do no bar hopping either. It's gonna be 2-pack. I don't do pack spots.
I definitely not.
Well, just make sure y'all don't go to the one DeAndre sent them folk to. All right, because you saw what you call it said she went through with straight folks. So guys,
oh well, that's in Dallas, honey. That's in Dallas. We're gonna be in Houston, child. That's in Dallas. Oh, that was in Houston. That was in Houston.
That was in Houston. That was Cool Lounge.
Oh, I forgot that was in Houston. But still, in all, me and Josiah already said we're not finna do too much this weekend because it's Pride weekend.
Yeah, we're gonna do some different stuff. I'm taking Scotty to some different museums.
Child, he said he take it to the museum, child. When he said that, I was like, not the museum.
I say,
not you educating me.
You want Pride Month?
We going to
y'all gonna walk
museum.
Chabu, and y'all gonna walk into the bathroom and see niggas jacking off doing a whole bait session because it is Pride Month. All right. So don't let JoJo fool you. I see what he got going on. I'm for JoJo.
My God.
You don't know that.
I need to stop looking at my phone. Anyway, so let me see. So after that, we see Scrappy thirsting over Erica Banks while she up there, performing. And I'm like, child, can I just say that Scrappy looks good?
Don't he? So I don't want to say that, but he does. Baby, them confessionals.
But Scrappy always been fine to me, though.
He has.
He's always been fine to me.
What is did he change his diet and just go to the gym every day or something?
That's what I believe.
And he changed his teethuses. I wonder what he looked like before he got them new chompers.
Hi, Tracy.
No shade.
Not Tracy saying she just coming to say hey to JoJo and not me and T either.
Right. Why you coming to say hey to me?
Rude. Just rude, honey. Just rude. Let me see what else. So Rashida and Georgia Prune and Kirk has decided to turn their bistro into a brunch spot. Once again, I've been in Atlanta so many times over the last 2 years, and I ain't never been to that Frost Bistro not one time. Now Reggie being
when I came out there in April, me and my homeboy was gonna go. I was like, let me invite Scotty to see if he's gonna come.
I wouldn't eat shit in there. They already got to tear it down and do a new menu.
You know damn well I wasn't going.
Rashida gonna see me and Scotty sitting there. Absolutely not. She gonna tell us to leave. She ain't gonna fuck with us. She gonna do us the way she did Funky Dineva.
What she do to him?
Child, she told Funky Dineva to his face, well, I don't really fuck with you like that because of what he used to say about her in her reviews, in his reviews.
Well, I know she don't fuck with me then if she ever seen a review by me. And baby, the feeling is goddamn mutual, honey. So whenever you see me, you ain't got to worry about saying nothing to me, child, because I ain't gonna say nothing to you. When my friend, when me and my friend was in Atlanta one year for the K Michelle concert, and when he talking about some going up impressed, I said, you can go. I'm not going in there. I stood right outside that damn stove. Not going in there. And she was in there too. Her and Charlene was in there. Now I about would have went in to see Charlene there. But baby, please. Okay. Rashida, girl. Anyway. Ooh, I don't like Rashida. Y'all listen.
She don't like it when people talk disparagingly, aka tell the truth about her marriage. That's what she doesn't like. She don't like when people.
She don't like when nobody call her out. Remember when Jocelyn called her out at the reunion, and Rashida ain't had no smoke for Jocelyn, honey. Okay, Rashida.
That was her problem with Funky Dineva. She didn't like when he was telling the truth about her marriage. She didn't like that. That was her whole gripe with him. But I said, well, girl, it's the truth. What you mad at him for?
Like her whole. I'm sorry. Let me not go off topic.
No, I want to know what you were going to say.
It just seems like that whole crew with the section of Candy, no shade. But like that, like you know, they all hang out like they all best friends. Her, Toya, none of them like taking responsibility or accountability for nothing, with the exception of Candy.
Well, people
no
say,
shade.
people say Candy don't either, though. People say Candy don't either. You know, they'll say that too. Now let's add that in. So nobody try to say, "Oh, y'all don't Candy payroll. Y'all don't Candy payroll."
Morgan said Rashida can't rap either. Don't do Rashida like that, because I was a fan of Bubblegum. I like Bubblegum.
Marry me.
I like Marry Me.
Marry me. I can ride it like
and
a
I like Leg
cowgirl.
And remember the Bedrock remix? She did that.
She did, JoJo. I did like that one too. So I ain't even finna do Rashida like that.
I hate to see him leave, but I know he will be back soon, and he gonna put my legs to the moon, legs to the moon.
See, that was Scotty shit too. All this shit he talk about Rashida, but you see he know her shit. That's my point. Like I ain't even finna do Rashida like that. I'm not, because there's some songs of hers I do like.
I rap like Shawty Low.
I remember that. That pissed Rashida off. I remember that. That's what made her mad. That's what made her mad. That Shawty Low gag. She got her with that one.
We don't want to hear you, just like we don't want to hear your music, Georgia. Look at Morgan. She was like, "You a grandmother talking about her legs to the moon with the pins on." Oh my God. Anyway,
that's one thing that I miss about Kay. I really wish Kay Michelle would come back to she was cool for New York, and she was cool for Hollywood, but Atlanta.
Child, they done ran Kay Michelle out to Atlanta.
They don't want to film with her. They ain't gonna want to film with her, so it wouldn't even make no point for her to even come back. They don't want to film with her, which is which makes me sad. They don't want to film with her. Let's see. Erica Banks, Erica Mena, Georgia Prune, and Rennie Rucci, they was mixing and mingling. And apparently Rennie Rucci said that Erica Banks had a problem with her because a man that she was with liked her, but she something like that. So I'm guessing this whole thing with Erica and Rennie gonna be some petty ass beef. You know, Rennie was the one who threw that drink up in Erica Banks' face in the preview. And Rennie looks like a diet version of Lotto, child. That's what she reminded me of. She do.
See, I knew I ain't like her ass. I ain't really see it for Rennie like that. Even in the last season that I stopped at 3 episodes.
Right, but you
too. But I really didn't see it for Rennie. And I'm going to tell you this too. I believe every word of what Amy said Rennie did. Every word of what Amy said Rennie did, I believe.
I can't wait till we get there. So Scrappy calls Erica Mena out. I think Erica tried to speak to him, but he said that you unfollow me though. And then she said, I know I did, but you hurt my friend. And so he was like, you only hearing one side of the story. I ain't gonna lie, I was dying when he called her out for unfollowing him. Now that was some funny shit. I wouldn't expect him to do that. Yeah. And then Georgia Prune and Erica Mena, they was watching Scrappy and Erica Banks get acquainted, and Rashida calls Erica Banks like a thirst pot or something like that when she was over there talking to Scrappy. And my thing about this is I mean, really, because that wig that Rashida had on was a hot motherfucking mess. Remember that? Remember Tyler Perry's movie, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, and and Tyler Perry's wife was that coked out lady Deborah. That's exactly how that wig looked. Her wig looked just like hers.
But see, that's what bothers me about Rashida, because it's like you got all of these big ass opinions about hoes and sad chicks, but you chilling with one and you taking the back of one. Like that's how I feel about Melody Cherie. Since we're talking about it, let's talk about it. That's how I feel about her when it comes down to Tiffany, because Tiffany is the exact same as everybody else, and Melody didn't mind chilling with her. That's how I feel about Rashida. That's what confuses me about all of this. And even when look, the gag is Mama D called out Rashida. on her live.
When?
Mama D said she damn sure did. She said,
You gotta
and
see it
Rashida, since
live,
you want to
child.
take Mama D said, Rashida, since you want to take Bambi's side, be clear. Look at what the hell your husband did to you.
Is that the
That's what
same
she
live where she
said,
went? Is that the same live where she went in on Bambi?
and said that
Because I've
told
been
everybody
meaning
she
to
had
do a
OnlyFans.
video.
That's
I've
the
been
same
meaning to
one.
do. I've been meaning to do a video on it.
That's the same one where she talked about her OnlyFans. That's the same one. It is.
Mm.
And she damn sure called Rashida out. She ain't like that shit at all. She called Rashida slam out. She said, girl, you better be careful because look at what you're going through with your husband. I said, well, I mean.
Like, Rashida cannot be. It just baffles me how she loves to throw stones from a glass house.
And if anybody throw anything at her house, it's gonna bust.
Like, you not perfect, man. We seen you get embarrassed and look stupid as hell multiple times, and you still stay with your man. So why are you passing judgment on other people and their marriages? Like, man, like she just, it gives self-righteous. Like, I'm the queen of this. This is my shit. Yes, thank you for being the longest, running cast member, whatever, by grace of God. Thank you so much. But doesn't mean to give you a chance to just drag everybody else, girl.
And you calling somebody thirsty? Your man thirsty.
That wig is thirsty, and you normally dress on point and look on point, but no, ma'am. Like, I feel it's like a Sheree Whitfield. Like, why are you on all these years on the show and ain't doing that?
I need all of it.
Yes, well, she got her little business. Yes, that's good. But on the show, baby girl, your purpose is ran. Her storyline ran out when Mimi's storyline ran out. You should have gone on Exit with Mimi season 9.
Period.
Well, shit, season 8, low key.
I can't stand
Didn't I
Rashida.
tell y'all to stop talking about Mimi? I love Mimi.
We ain't said nothing about Mimi. We just said
that's
Mimi's
that selective
storyline
humor.
We just said Mimi's storyline ran out, and she knew to get the hell on once her storyline ran out. But Rashida can't get enough of just sitting on the damn show looking stupid, trying to be everybody else's life coach. Girl, you need to coach your own fucking life.
In fairness, not taking up for Rashida. But is it Rashida doing, or is it the producers doing? I mean, they do got to anchor it around somebody.
But why are we anchoring it around Rashida?
But you know what? But Scotty, she's better to be anchored around than Carly Red. So we can't say too.
Child, Carly dead ain't even in the opening credits, and the people had to remind me of that. I said she ain't.
She showed that.
Those are only two choices, y'all. Carly Red or Rashida. MTV looked at.
Not really. They could have did it around. They could have did it around Grace.
Who is Grace?
Spice.
Oh, yeah, they could have.
They could have. Scrappy. They could have done around Scrappy because he's good.
Yeah, true. They could have. They could have.
Anybody but Rashida. Like anybody. Anybody. So what? Bambi.
Go ahead.
Oh, we get into Bambi. Bambi and her lawyer discuss divorce. So at this point, Bambi is discussing divorce, which, girl, I want to feel sorry.
Yeah, you should.
So I want to feel bad for Bambi, but it's just, I just don't though. I don't know why I don't, but I don't. Like, I want to feel bad for her so bad, but it's like, I don't. Like,
I think the thing that's stopping me from feeling bad about Bambi is the fact that she was one of the girls that was caught in the hot tub. That's what's making it so hard for me to feel bad for her, because for me, it's like, bitch, come and spin in the block. That's what happens. See, you did that in the hot tub, but now look at what happened years later. Now you were Scrappy. Y'all are married. Y'all have children. And then he don't want you. Now you seeing how Rashida felt in season 2 when she had to find out that you and some other hoes was in the hot tub with her husband, gay ass Bobby Valentino, and no neck ass Benzino. So it's like you gotta, and I want to feel bad for her, but I just can't. I can't.
I don't know what it is about it that makes me not feel bad for her, because it's like when you got with him, you tried to get on your high horse and shit. Especially when you married him, you tried to get on your high horse like you were better because you got the ring.
With Erica.
Right. It's like you tried to act like you were better because you got the ring. But in all reality, I'm gonna say this. Because people don't listen to people say this a lot, but people like to say that the only reason why Scrappy even married Bambi is because Erica didn't want him. But I feel like this.
Probably.
I feel like this. Erica and Bambi were both placeholders for Diamond, if we're being honest, in my
You
opinion.
think so?
Because we know that Erica was the first one. He was with her first. He left her for Diamond. So to me, it's like this. Scrappy never would have been with Erica if Diamond had never cheated on him and got with Soldier Boy. That's the only reason why he was with Erica in the first place, because of Diamond. Because Diamond left him for Soldier Boy and then he got with Erica. Then he stayed with Erica. And then when he got with Erica, he was cheating on Erica with Shay.
Yeah.
And then, you know, with that being said, that didn't work out. And then Erica left his ass and gave him back his ring. Then he gets with Bambi, but then he was cheating on Bambi with fucking Erica Pinkett.
Yeah, he was.
That didn't work out. Him and Bambi were back and forth until he finally got down on one knee and asked her to marry him. And then when Bambi married him, she tried to act like she was better because she was the wife and Erica Dixon was the baby mama. But I don't think either one of y'all was in a better position than anybody, because Scrappy is gonna always be Scrappy. He don't take none of y'all seriously. That's really what it boils down to.
So, do you think this could be something real between him and Diamond, or do you feel as though this is just a storyline for Scrappy? Seeing how quickly Mama D just had to let the news be known about Diamond being late and so on and so forth. I mean, like, do you think it is real, or do you just feel like they're just playing it up for the cameras? Not saying that what Bambi and Scrappy is going through is fake. I don't believe it's fake. But so far as Scrappy and Diamond, do you feel as though that's like real, or do you think, yeah, they probably do confide in each other, but they're just playing it up for the camera's sake?
It could be one or the other. But they were on tour together.
It's true.
So they could have doubled back while they were on tour together. That could have been what that was. You know. And then
but I mean, Scrappy's still married, bro, so.
And just like Gemini Diva said, she was arguing with light skinned Keisha, calling her a hood squirrel because her friend got dumped by light skinned Keisha's man. Light skinned Keisha's man left Bambi's friend to be with light skinned Keisha, and she was trying to dump on her, talking about, I don't fuck with bitches that fuck other people. Man, girl, you did it.
Damn sure, yeah.
Wasn't you and Brooke Bailey beefing on Basketball Wives LA because y'all was fucking the same man? Like, girl, you must have don't forget your past, honey. Don't forget it.
I ain't got nothing to do with this.
Okay, if y'all don't want to tell the truth, I'm gonna tell the truth. Now we're gonna get into this other thing. We got Sierra the Blowfish, Trash Can Yan, Georgia Prune, and Erica Mena, and Jessica White. So we meet Jessica White. I had never heard of Jessica White before, but apparently Jessica White used to date Nick Cannon. She dated Nick Cannon for like 8 years, and he humiliated her, I guess. And they're at this stress release thing. You know how they go in and you break shit, and you talk about all your stress, and then you go in there and break shit, and they start breaking all this stuff. And Jessica started speaking about her humiliation with Nick Cannon. And my thing about this is, girl, so this is gonna be your storyline.
Scott, in my review, I said Jessica White up here trying to goop the kids into thinking this damn story that she's trying to concoct to us is real, because I just don't believe it. Like, child, we all know you black, so he don't want your ass. You was cute for the time being, but he don't want you like that, girl. Like and that was my whole thing. I said you need to be really happy that God decided to save you from that drama back going on ahead and calling your child up young. Oh, okay. You need to be thankful that you are not in the same boat as these other women, especially the other only black baby mama he got. When he didn't even remember that he had a daughter with her. He didn't remember the child name.
Wait,
The interviewer had to remind him of he got a whole nother child that he forgot about. Surprisingly, from the only black baby mama that he got, he couldn't remember her name.
oh my God, I didn't know that.
You ain't hear that? Yeah, this was a couple of months ago. The interviewer had to remind him about baby Onyx. I think it was Vlad. I think it was him. And he was like, well, what about your child Onyx? And he was like, oh yeah. That's her name. That's her name. So Jessica White, God saved you, girl.
And you know, it's like she's trying to bring a 2020, 2020 storyline into 2023 to get on Love and Hip Hop.
Mhm.
I'm just like, girl, you could have on the last few seasons to get on here to talk about that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because it's gonna make it's gonna make it seem like you're using him for a storyline now, and you know it's like K Michelle coming on there to talk about Idris Elba. Like, child, that happened years ago. Why are we talking about this? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. That's all we really got for that scene, honestly. That's really all we got. I don't even know why Yandy even here, first of all.
Me either.
Spice sees her kids off to Jamaica. She dropped them off at the airport, and then Spice and her cousin started discussing about how her kids found out about her being in the hospital. And I felt like that was probably that had to be the worst thing for her kids to find out about what was actually going on with their mom on social media and through the blogs. I can only imagine finding out about what was going on with my mama on a damn blog. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
Now I said in my review that I didn't understand why Grace just don't bring her kids to live with her. Y'all know I got Jamaicans that follow me everywhere. So basically, all of them got under the comments and said, well, Jamaica has like a better school system or something like that. Like they have more structure up there in Jamaica than they do here in the States. And so they were saying that's probably why she's telling them to stay with her mom in Jamaica versus moving all of them here in the States. And probably, and I'm down with that. But I mean, you know, I still feel like if you based in Atlanta and you really want your children here, there's great schools here in in the mainland 5-0, and there's exceptional school systems in Atlanta. Like I'm more than sure she could find a school system that is just as great as the one that they have in Jamaica. I feel like because that particular situation happened, it will behoove her and suit her best to just move her family here in the States with her. Because it I ain't gonna lie, it pulled at my heartstrings.
Yeah.
Seeing her children like having to leave her in that state. Like I was like, come on, Spice, you gotta find something.
Who is this person in my chat? Y'all get rid of them.
Whoa, why?
You're a hater. Rashida and Kirk don't need your support because they got real money, not your EBT chump change. Too bad I can't get EBT. They have more money than you. You better be glad I cannot come through this screen. Child, what you gonna do? You gonna fight me?
Yeah, what is you gonna do if you come to the screen? Bitch. Somebody get that pussy asshole the hell up out of here threatening my best friend.
What you gonna do? You gonna fight me?
Fucking Georgia Prune. And her husband with 3 earrings and a man weave. Get the hell out of here. If they got all that goddamn money, they wouldn't be stuck on Love and Hip Hop. Be clear.
Remember
Love and Hip Hop is the bottom of the barrel.
Remember somebody used to come under our roast and review videos and just troll all of us. I wonder if it's that same person under a new account.
Yeah, it is because they say they told me to keep Marlo name out my mouth. That's that same person without them Marlo accounts, child. Trying to.
Well, that's easy to do because that ain't even her real name. Her real name is Latoya Hutchinson. I don't even call the bitch Marlo no more. Be clear. What was you talking about?
Listen.
Ooh, Gemini Diva spilling a little tea. She said Spice is running that house in Atlanta. She doesn't live here except for filming. I live in Atlanta. One of the county got decredited. Those kids' diplomas were useless. Oh,
What?
my.
Ooh. Atlanta, what y'all got going on in the school system?
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation. That school system ain't no joke.
Right.
It's been a mess.
Listen, I still can't believe that child talking about you better be glad I can't come through the computer. What you gonna do? You gonna fight me? I'm just like Tamika Foster. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Please. Rashida using EBT like all of us, child. She ain't selling nothing over there. You see Frost Bistro gone, and then they trying to resurrect that.
That
Like
kid was EBT chump change. I'm not even eligible for EBT. I can't even get EBT, child.
Me
So,
either.
I wish I could.
I tried applying for food stamps. I only got approved for $13.28.
girl, I took it.
I said, "Oh," they said you make too much." I said, "Ah, shit."
Child, listen, I can't get no food stamps. So
My mama have them.
good.
So sometimes
I wish I could get them.
sometimes like some months out the year she'll give me like $100 some. Child, I go right to Sprouts or Whole Foods to give me some cauliflower products to make my cauliflower pizza.
Let me tell you something. When I get there Friday, I bet not see no cauliflower pizza in the refrigerator.
There's gonna be some fresh berries, some fresh strawberries, fruit, watermelon, pineapple, mango.
See, JoJo, you gotta have two separate foods for your friends. You gotta have friends. You gotta have food for you and food for your friends.
I told him I'm about to give him the Simply Sakina route, honey. I'm about to make him some good vegan plate.
Baby, bye. I DoorDash.
Now, I ain't gonna hold you though. Some vegan food be good as hell.
Look, cause Jamar be having all that organic shit up in his damn refrigerator too. I be like,
as soon as I pick you up from the airport, we'll go to the store.
I be like, Jamar, why not organic eggs, organic milk? Like, I'm like, Jamar, why not?
Because it's good for the body, you know.
Girl,
but what makes the egg organic? Is it what they
That's
feed?
what I want to know.
It's not processed. Sometimes they'll spray like hormones and stuff on the eggs, but it's not pasteurized. So it's
because I didn't before I started, like when I first started working at Kroger, I didn't know that it was a lot of organic food that was out there. Like even in the meat department, I got organic meat and stuff like that without the without the added stuff. Like I'm like, organic meat, what the fuck?
Right.
Listen, I learned a lot working at that damn store. I'm telling you, I didn't even know it was that many kinds of apples that was out because I didn't know anything about Honeycrisp apples and Fiji apples and all that.
Fiji apples is the best, child.
I never even had that shit. All I'm used to is Red Delicious apples and Granny Smith apples. That's all I know. I didn't know nothing about none of the other shit. But so we get into Scrappy, Kirk, and Chaotic. They go bike riding, and Scrappy then vents about his issues with Bambi, and then he admitted to texting Diamond. I don't know why Scrappy be coming to Kirk for any advice.
For TV. I feel like that Scrappy got his real home. Like I feel like he got his real people. Kirk is always giving, oh Lord, let me go ahead and call Kirk so we can film a TV scene because he needs a scene. He's like that one cast member that you just don't feel like filming with. But I'm like, since I know him all this long, he needs a storyline. Let me go ahead and film with him.
Listen, okay. But we ain't gonna stay on that one, child. I don't even give a damn about that scene. So we going to the brunch tasting event. They're trying to get people to to taste the whole the food that they got on the menu for their brunch spot. A spot that I would never go to, first of all. Erica Mena and Chaotic, they discussed Chaotic's motives and about being in it. He said, he wanted to get his music out there. He really doing too much in Miami. So, he wanted to date Erica Banks. He asked Erica Banks out. They started rapping to one another.
Erica Banks are Chaotic. It was cute.
It was. It was ratchet, corny, and cute all at the same time. Then Bambi, she not here for chaotic. And she goes up and confronts him about what Scrappy doing. And I had a hard time looking at that because I'm like, Bambi, who?
It was
What?
the crime for
Me
me.
too.
I'm
Me
like,
too.
bruh.
Me too. I said, Bambi, I know damn well you're not about to place all of this blame on your overgrown, rusty ass 40-year-old husband on a nigga that's younger than him. I know that ain't what you finna set here and do. Like, look, because people came into my comments and told me I was being a little bit insensitive to Bambi's feelings and that they understood what Bambi was saying, because if he's supposed to be Scrap real friend, then he should be telling him to like make things work with your wife and so on and so forth. But my whole thing is he is Scrappy's friend. Yeah, that's his wife or whatever the case may be, and he may hold some type of whatever for her, but that's his friend. And it's always gonna be his friend. And like even when it came down to her reasonings about the red carpet thing, I said, okay, Bambi, listen. It could be a multitude of reasons why he said that. Maybe he's just sick and tired of y'all asking questions about that shit. You don't know what type of conversations that your husband had with him. And that could have been the main reason why he was just like, well, listen, we not here for that. Like, it's all good over here, so on and so forth. Like, I just feel like all of that she gave him, save that for Daryl. Don't give it to Chaotic, because Chaotic don't deserve it. Give all of that fever to Daryl. He's the one that owes you something. Not Scrap. I mean, not Chaotic. I ain't like that.
But you know, Chaotic a good one. Cause I ain't no way I would have stood there and let her come up in my face like that. I would have walked clean the fuck up while she was talking. I would be like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about what you talking about. Like, get the fuck out.
Period.
For real. Cause I ain't got shit to do with how Scrappy acting. He acting the way he is because he wants to. He a grown ass man. He doing what the fuck he want to do. Get the fuck out of here. Then Bambi vents to Georgia Prune, Jessica White, and Erica Mena about her frustration with Scrappy. Then she goes in to say that they couldn't pay their rent. Well, she was paying her part of the rent, but Scrappy wasn't paying his. I'm like, I thought y'all bought that house.
Right, that was so disheartening. Me too. You know, and I'm I'm not the biggest fan of Bambi. But like, I get where she was coming from in that scene because, like, you saying that you taking care of everything, you're not handling your business for you and your kids and your wife. That's not good. Like, first of all, I don't know why y'all renting. I thought you would have been on. Y'all been on Love and Hip Hop for almost a decade. Well, I know she been on there for almost a decade. He been there for over a decade.
Right, he was there from the beginning.
What happened to the money? Like, you didn't save it or put it around her? Now, probably was going towards child support for Imani. But like y'all could have been in a house. So why are you not handling your business as a man, Scrap? Like, I really, really, really do like you, but you gotta chill with that. You should have handled your business.
Fairness. Can the same be said about Bambi? I mean, Bambi, what the hell you doing with your money? Or do you not work? Is the only time you work when the cameras is rolling? Because
she was paying her part though.
That's fine. But my thing is, if you're doing other things, if your husband ain't got his half, and if you working and you saving, then you will be paying his half too. And the only thing that you are complaining about is how you got to pay the damn mortgage to keep a roof over you and your child's head. Now, when it comes to that, and again, I'm not blaming Bambi. All I'm saying is I was raised with Joy Sand. And Joy Sand believed in having a stash for a rainy day, having a nest egg for a rainy day, because you never know what life is going to throw at you. So my whole thing with Bambi is, I mean, was you just settling on him to get his shit? Like, I mean, for me,
I don't know, T, because Scrappy always been broke, as long as he been on the show.
But he doing all these tours, and he got all
I
these
get it, but
shows,
every time we
and
looked
so and so and
around,
so.
Erica was taking care of him when he was with her. I mean, I don't know.
So where his money going to, friend?
I don't know where the money going to. That's the
One
problem.
thing and then doing something different behind the scenes. Like, was he telling her, like, oh, babe, don't you ever worry about, you can have your part, but if you ever short, I got you. Because maybe in her brain, in her head, she probably believed that. Now, she no, but maybe she believed him at that time, and maybe he finessed her. I don't know.
I don't know, child. That's a
Maybe
lot
all
to
of
think
his
about.
money going to Diamond because Diamond is late to let Mama do something. So maybe that could
We
explain
ain't
why
even got
y'all ain't
there
been
yet.
having
We
with
ain't
him.
got there yet. We ain't got there yet. We ain't got there yet. But you just wait till we get there. Now we at the end of episode 1. We at the end of episode 1 where Scrappy and Bambi are arguing. Scrappy is, I don't know if Scrappy was moving out or Bambi was moving out, or they both were moving out because they couldn't pay for the fucking house. But they argue about him not doing his part and about how he was texting Bambi. I mean texting Diamond. I felt like Scrap was gaslighting Bambi in that argument.
He was.
Because
Was.
you say I wanted a family, but you don't want it. Blah blah blah. It ain't that she don't want it. It's the fact that you're not doing what you're supposed to do as a husband. And on top of that, you still haven't grown up yet. You still doing the same old bullshit you did from back in the day. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, one could argue and say that Bambi, you ain't no better because you knew the type of nigga he was when you got with him, and you was okay with him doing it to everybody else, and you thought it was funny when he was doing it to the other hoes. But now he's doing it. He's still doing it to you while you married to him. And when you got married to him, you thought that you were up here and all this other stuff, only for you to find out you weren't off limits to get hurt.
Right.
Scrappy was never going to change.
Yeah, he is. It just got to take the right woman. That's the gag. No shade to Erica. I love her down. But, it can happen. It just got to take the right woman to do it. And obviously, it's not them. The gag is, I don't even think it's Diamond.
Listen, I don't think it's any of the women that we've seen him with. We've seen him with Diamond. We've seen him with Shay. We've seen him with Erica. We've seen him with Bambi. It ain't none of it. Neither one of them are going to be able. But he may be one of them type of men who's not destined to be nobody's husband.
He's probably not.
Yeah, he is. Scrappy, Daryl, come around here. You could be my husband. I know how to tame you.
See, you like that toxic shit.
And tame
you. Working on these panels with y'all all these years, I can read each one of y'all. What type of man y'all want? What man you don't want? What's your type?
What type of man we want, JoJo? What type of man we want, and what's our type? Please tell me. I got to hear this.
That's a boys' conversation.
I've got to hear this.
T like them raw thugs, you know what I'm saying? Come here, bring that ass here right now.
Yep.
You like right. You like it real rough. You like what's that Dog Pound USA type nigga?
You right. I ain't even gonna hold you. You right.
Scotty don't have a damn type. He for everybody. He's pansexual.
I'm on your side with that one too.
No, I'm for everybody.
You heard what he said. I'm on the side. Okay?
He like them thick, skinny, short, tall, light, dark.
Married, spoken for. Might be talking to somebody.
Y'all do have a fetish for
What? How that song go? I ain't got no type. Bad bitches is the only thing that I like.
Okay.
But T like somebody who can dominate. He want a real dominant guy. That's why he's so attracted to Marcel.
Mm-hmm.
See what y'all not gonna
because
do
y'all know I'm dominant.
See what y'all not finna do is sit up in this chat and shade Ralph Pittman in this chat. That's what y'all not finna be doing.
Why we not? Rage didn't even think that he had the body yaddy yaddy to be in his own wife's music video. Why we
But
ain't
he
gonna get him?
did. But he did. He ain't got no washboard stomach, but he was just fine the way he was.
Child,
Oh,
tell you.
let's go into episode 2 because y'all not finna make this about me and my type. Or lack thereof. It opens up with Diamond popping up on Scrappy. I guess Scrappy was just performing, and did he say he was doing sold out shows? I'm like, what sold out shows you doing?
That's the same shit I said, best. That's the same shit I said. I'm trying to figure it out with what songs, other than the 2-3 little songs that we know
I
from
can
him.
name a couple songs: "Money in the Bank," "Nuck
Yeah,
If You Buck." Okay, I will say "Rock
He
Your
was on
Hip."
Nuck If You Buck. That's Crime
Lucky If You
Mob.
Buck don't count. That's Crime Mob.
That's Diamond was on Nuck If You Buck.
Yeah.
Let me see. You got Money in the Bank. You got No Problem. You got the songs he did with Trillville. Get on my level. What? Get on my level. What? That's all.
I'm about to.
I'm weak.
I got Wikipedia on standby, honey. Let me check. I love some good Wikipedia.
Was he on that other song with Trillville? The song "What It Is, Ho" or "What's Up"? Can a
I don't
nigga
know. I
get
think he
in
was.
no
That's my
good? Cut you up like you
Hey.
ain't been cut. I'ma show you how to really catch a nut. They give me your number and I'll call.
Oh, he was on
I
that.
follow that
And I
ass in the mall.
follow us in the mall.
Take you home, let you choke on my balls while I'm here
Okay.
tearing down your wall.
Hey, I'm about to listen to that when I get the fuck off here. See what you done did?
That was my shit.
Mine too.
One Portia Williams in that video. What Portia go body or wasn't she in that video?
Well, that set up her life for what it is now. So,
Well,
I mean,
Malaysia Pargo was in the Ludacris video Splash Waterfalls. She was in that video.
she was in Splash Waterfalls. I got to
Yes.
go back and look.
Yeah, she was in that video.
She was in another video too. I forgot what video she was in.
Yeah, Malaysia was in the videos too, man. I forgot all about Headbuster, Gemini Diva. Them little scrappy songs, that shit, they used to play that shit all the time here in Mississippi. You would have thought that song was a big damn hit. Just like we all thought Trina was something serious down here, but didn't nobody else
Travel.
did nobody in the other regions know who the fuck a damn Trina was. They was not
Period.
listening to Trina like that. But down here, they played Trina all day, every day on the radio.
But see, that's just like Erica Mena. I didn't know Erica Mena was Chris Brown love interest in Yo. I didn't know that back then. And then when I met her and they brought that up and I saw the video the other day, I said that damn show is that stank breath bitch, because that was the girl Chris Brown said her breath stank. And I believe every word of what he said. Now that I see that it was her, I believe every word of it.
I wanna be where you are. Ain't
Chris Brown
nothing
said
wrong
never
with
again.
dancing.
I think he was just joking. I don't think he was serious.
Nah, he won't joke. And Chris Brown was dead serious. He said he was the one that gave her the gum that she was chewing on. She was chewing on gum in the video. He gave her ass Winter Fresh. Okay, I believe every word of what Christopher Maurice Brown said. He ain't been no liar. I believe every word of what he said.
I think that I should start by saying, yeah.
A mess.
Anyway, because I'm not playing with you. We get into Spice and Love and Hip Hop's Teletubby. Shakana.
No.
Who, the Jigglypuff?
Yes,
You can't say her name. She
I don't give
forbade you to say her name.
I don't give a. I said it. I don't give a damn. I don't care. She
Yeah,
can't stop me from
she
saying
finna
her
get your
fucking
ass.
name. I've been saying. I've
Okay.
said it in multiple videos. She ain't did shit.
Now, please get this person off.
Who?
Somebody is coming as someone different under a different account.
I don't see it.
I'm not gonna mention their name, but please, y'all, if y'all see the comment, please get rid of it.
Oh, okay. I don't see it.
It's,
Never mind. I see
it
it.
came out at 8:40.
Let me see. Oh, they got rid of them. Do y'all have lives?
Like, damn, how many accounts can you make?
Child.
I'm so scared.
Oh my God. Once again, what you gonna do? Oh, all this over Marlo. Child, I wouldn't be surprised if that was Marlo. But once again, what you gonna do?
Latoya Hutchinson, get your boosting ass the hell out of here, girl. We don't want to hear from you. Not until Sunday. Your
Oh my
day is
God.
Sunday.
But Spice is mad with Jigglypuff due to the fact that she didn't come to see her while she was in the hospital. But basically, from what she was saying, from what Jigglypuff said, Mita didn't give her the information. Like
I
she
believe
didn't,
it.
like she didn't know anything. She wouldn't give her the information, but she gave it to Carly. And
I believe it.
Jigglypuff said Cardi and Mita are best friends now. And
I believe it.
you know, Spice felt some type of way about Jigglypuff not being there due to the fact that that she said me and Carly don't even aren't even friends like that right now. She came to see me, but you didn't. I do believe that Mita didn't give her the information. And I definitely believe that if she knew the information, she would have came in South Spice. I do believe that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It
I do
gives
believe-
natural, real friendship. It looked like me and Scotty was up in there talking.
I know.
Which
Scotty-
shocked me because I made that a tweet. I said Grace is really friends with the Jigglypuff like that? Like for real, for real?
Right.
I said,
Like,
okay.
Why don't we like Sakana? I ain't been watching Love and Hip Hop the later seasons. Why we don't like her?
because she sent
Because
me
she
a
tired
damn.
of too.
She tied it through, and when she went online, calling out Tiny, and I did a video about it, and her image was in the. I guess I had used the live that she was on, and I had it in my video. And next thing you know, I got sent the YouTube legal team because she didn't want her name to be mentioned in the videos or her likeness to be mentioned. But yet the Neighborhood Talk and the Shade Room and Baller Alert and all these other damn blogs were posting her damn image up there, but she want to come for the YouTubers. And I wasn't the only person that she sent the shit to because it was several other people.
Yeah, I
that she
sent
sent
it to some big YouTubers too. I said, girl, get over yourself.
No, girl, you gonna send me this? Like at that time, girl, I barely had 20K subs and you sending me this?
Now you see how I felt when Jamal Bryant sent me a damn cease and desist. I said, nigga, what?
Yeah, Pastor be watching you in his office, friend.
Child, he better leave me the hell alone. He watching me from his cage eating bananas, and he better leave me alone.
Child, a mess. Okay. But Jigglypuff apologized to Spice and Spice accepted her apology, which was nice. So we get into Chaotic's listening party. And we meet Amy. What are y'all thoughts on Amy at first glance?
I like her.
She
I like
old as
Amy
graveyard dirt.
You said what?
She old as graveyard dirt. Sit around here trying to talk about something you trying to break it into the industry. Amy, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere and be a damn mama.
Don't do that.
No shade. Look, I like Amy. I think Amy is mad cool. I really do. But we not gonna sit here and act like Amy don't look like she 34, 35, 36, running around here hotlling. She trying to get into the music industry and looking up to Erica Banks and them damn bang-yangs. Like, we not finna act like that. Like, I like Amy. I think she cool.
Somewhere. Stacey Francis started her singing career at an older age. You
know?
Who? Stacey Francis. I'm serious. It's
not who.
Stop
playing with me, Scott.
Who?
Stacey.
You about the one that just popped up on R&B Divas LA at the end and thought that was her show and said she could sing Shantae Moore under the table when all she could do was yell. Who?
Oh, God.
Not Black Empress saying that Amy and Mama D could have passed for twins sitting at the table. I'm dead.
Bitch.
Oh no. That is funny. That
But
mama,
I'm telling y'all,
weave, don't she? She love her good
Joshi,
wavy.
I'm telling y'all, Amy, I like Amy, don't get me wrong, but Amy, you a little long in the tooth, friend, to be sitting around here still trying to break into the industry.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I cannot. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
No shade. I like her. No shade. I'm just saying.
Oh my goodness. I cannot with y'all. Y'all are tickling the hell out of me. Okay. So we meet Amy and we see that her and Chaotic are friends, but they have this like flirtatious type of friendship where they be flirting with each other. They never went nowhere, but we know that it can go somewhere. You know, I have those kind of friendships.
But I
Anyway,
wouldn't even.
shut up. Anyway, Amy meets Mama D. Mama D was talking about how fine she was and how she was a pimp. She would have been a what type of bitch she would have been? What kind of car she would have been?
A Cadillac. And then what she said, a Cadillac is?
I don't know what she
She wouldn't
said.
seen in Cadillac.
But then Amy said she must not know that I'm a Bentley bitch or something that she said. I'm just like, oh Lord Jesus.
Child, you more of a Buick because that's the age range that you at. Them damn Buicks, Crown Caprices,
Oh,
Grand Marquises, like
It's her contour. You know, sometimes contour make people look older when they put it on their face. So maybe that's what it is. She could probably look like
Oh,
a, you know, like a 19-year-old in the face without the makeup.
19.
Yeah. You know
All
what?
right, because I like Amy. I don't want to get Amy too much. Fine.
I like Amy too. I ain't gonna sit up here in front. I like Amy. Mama D was sitting up there talking about Scrappy and Bambi's business, just spilling all they tea.
You know, she like that old woman that you talk in a nursing home. Hey,
Mhm.
Mama D, how you doing? My son Scrappy slept with this, and then he probably got this person.
But why Scrappy cussed her ass out just last season? Just cussed her out for
Right,
telling all his business.
right,
And you're still doing it.
right.
Still telling his business. Then she said, and Diamond late. And I'm just like,
Why would you say that?
so you telling us that he been smashing Diamond and she thinks she might be pregnant?
But see, Mama D, I'm confused because season one,
You didn't even like
you
her.
said Diamond at all. Diamond looked like she got off the track and all of the rest of this shit you said. Like she just got off the whole stroll and so on and so forth. But now, years later, now you try to throw it up in Bambi face that she could be pregnant by your son. I mean, okay.
And you okay with that? Because remember, you didn't even
Yeah,
like her back then. And then
at
if
all.
if people don't realize, Diamond was supposed to be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta the first season, but she didn't want to deal with Mama D, so she left. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, Erica said she was gonna beat her ass. That's another reason why she didn't do the show. I
And I
really feel
believe
like
every word of what Erica said.
I do feel like if Diamond would have came on there, the show would have been centered around them instead of Mimi, Jocelyn, and Stevie J. I really believe that.
Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
believe that. But child, okay. So then Amy saying if that's what Diamond is doing, then basically saying she ain't here for Diamond if that's what she doing, knowing that Scrappy married to Bambi. Safari comes in strict. He comes in, and then him and Scrappy start talking about what?
I'm so sick of Safari. You don't ever
Anything dealing with Safari, I do not give a shit. I skipped over that completely in my review. You saw it, you was there. I completely skipped over that because I just did not care.
Post Safari. Nobody cares.
like
At
Safari.
all. We don't care, friend.
Lost me the way how he treated Erica Mena, and Erica Mena is not my favorite person. But I didn't like the way how he handled that whole situation.
Really, because in my opinion, she getting everything her fuck ass deserve. I don't feel bad for her at all. But I just
feel like nobody deserves to be treated like that. But maybe it's a bubbles.
really nobody.
Bubbles.
Nobody deserves it. Absolutely nobody deserves it. If you feel that way, JoJo, that's fine.
Look, okay. I just feel like that situation was just really messed up. Like, the way how he handled it with Erica.
I agree.
I mean,
I agree with both of y'all because I don't feel sorry for Erica either, but I also don't like the way he did it either. You know what I'm saying? Like he did do her dirty. But I mean, she was a side chick too, and now she's trying to denounce all other side chicks.
Horrible. So
yeah. Oh yeah,
I
she
feel
treated.
bad for the children.
Yeah, she definitely did Sin wrong too. That's another thing too. That might be her karma for the way she did Sin, and she put her hands on Sin too. Let's not forget that. Okay. Yeah, no, honey, she was something else for herself. What else is next? Safari tries to check. Well, T said he didn't want to talk about Safari. Erica Banks and Amy, they meet up. They meet for the first time, and Amy and Erica, they have the same old conversation about female rap and how the industry only wants it to be one female rapper on top. I mean, it is the same old conversation, but at the same, yeah, and it is true. The industry do try to push one girl to be at the top at a time. Like they seem like they do try to make it seem like it can't be multiple girls doing their thing. But I feel like this conversation should be deaded now because of the way female rap is now. There's way more female rappers out than it was when I was in college. Because I know when we were all growing up, Josiah just a couple of years younger than me and T. But I know that when we were growing up, there was Kim, there was Foxy, there was Eve, there was Light, there was Queen Latifah, there was let's see who else was out at the Trina, there was Da Brat, there was multiple female rappers out when we were coming up. But when we got older, don't let me forget Missy Elliott, Lauryn Hill, all them. It was a lot of female rappers out at the time when we were coming up. But around the time I graduated high school, it really wasn't no more female rappers. It was just Trina.
It was just Nicki Minaj.
It became a competition. Yeah, see, I was just gonna say, it became a competition when Nicki Minaj got discovered and came out. Then that's when it became a big competition.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's like when Nicki came, when Nicki came, the only other female rapper that was consistently putting out music was Trina, but nobody gave a fuck about Trina's music. Let's be honest, no one cared. So it was all Nicki. And when Nicki was out, you had certain female rappers that would create a small buzz, but then they won't stay around. Like Dej Low, she had a buzz with the song "Try Me." I knew she wasn't gonna last for whatever reason, but whatever. But Iggy Azalea, she had "Fancy." That was her number one record. I hated that fucking song when it came out, but it was like,
my song. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm so fancy, you already know. Oh God, I hated it.
Shit. That was my shit.
God, I hated it. And then you had Azalea Banks who tried to make a buzz, but her antics ruined it for her.
Friend loves some Azalea Banks.
Right.
Ooh.
I used to like Azalea Banks when she first came out because I used to love that 212 record. That was my song.
212.
I used to love
all
it.
Night.
So all of the gay girls loved Azalea Banks, and now they don't like.
I absolutely.
Because I ain't like her from the drum. I ain't like her from the.
I liked her music, not the personality. The personality can go, but the music could have stayed. That's all I'm saying. But then
She might work for Love and Hip Hop.
Child, ain't nobody gonna film with her ass. I thought the same thing a couple of years ago. Not now. The girl cooks cats and shit. Don't nobody want to be around there.
Allegedly. I ain't got time.
Allegedly, child. And then now there's a crop of female rappers that's out now where there's some that's getting the attention and there's some that isn't getting attention. Like you got Nicki is still here, so we can include her. Nicki's still around. You got Cardi B, you got Meg Thee Stallion, who I love. You got what's her name? You got Lotto. You got Glorilla
Mm.
now. You have Tierra Whack, who I love. I love Tierra Whack, but they don't really give her no shine like that. I like Tierra Whack. They got Rhapsody. They have I don't know what the fuck Lizzo is. Is she a rapper or a singer? I don't know what the fuck she
She's a
is.
singer. I think
Okay,
she
then.
R&B.
I don't
One or
know
two.
what Lizzo is, honey. I don't know what she is. Because people were calling her a rapper at one point, and I did not. I'm like, she raps? The fuck? So there's a lot of rappers that are out there now than it was before. But yeah, I guess I'll include Erica Banks, but girl, bye anyway. Oh, City Girls, of course, love City Girls.
Do we can really consider? Okay, I was considered JT a rapper, but Young Miami, really? Child.
Which one went to jail for stealing jeans? Was it Young Miami or
JT.
JT? Which one was it? JT.
JT.
Child, JT, get your shit together, girl. Don't be no running out of the jeans with mall type. Don't do that.
JT, I'm fly with it. CITY with it.
I do like that song. Next time for the twerker lady.
That's my
Hey, I was
shit.
saying that earlier.
Oh, that's my shit. And that song, what's the name of that song? That Throat Baby song. And City Girls was on the remix, and JT verse comes up. My throat crazy.
You know something? That's everybody's favorite part.
That is my part. My throat crazy. That's my part. I love that part. That is my part of that song. I swear to God, it is. I'll be waiting on it.
I'm dead.
I like to be fucked like a slug. Go ahead.
Me too, man. Shit.
Itty bitty nigga, but the dick big. I'm his baby mama. He got no.
Hey.
Okay. So after that, Amy says that Rennie Rucci stole a song that belonged to her.
I believe it.
They even said that I think they said it was in a blog. So I think they showed the blog. So I didn't know nothing about that. And you said you believe it. Why you believe she stole the song, T?
Because I don't think Amy would get up here and just blatantly lie on that girl like that. And even when she was telling her story, I believed her. When she was like, listen, I went in her DMs. I was trying to be cordial and saying, hey, look, I know how these guys do, because she's right. A lot of it's really a lot of the producers' fault why there's so much contingency between female artists. So I do believe her when she said, look, I had the receipts. I hit her up. I let her know what the deal was, what was going on. I believed her when she said Rennie got all in her feelings and all in her bag. I tried to chump her out and all of this and so on and so forth. I just do. Like, I don't know why I do, but I do believe her when it comes to that. Because to be honest, there has been a lot of thievery going on when it comes to songs. It has. There's been a lot of thievery going on, especially with the girls that's trying to like break into it. Because be clear, a lot of people said that Queen Naija stole a lot of damn songs, lyrics, melodies, hooks, choruses, and so on and so forth. See,
her producer stole. Child, remember when she got into it with that gospel artist John P. Key? Ooh,
yeah. See,
not her getting into it with a gospel artist. Not her getting into it with a gospel artist. Child.
Yeah, it was John P. Key whole song, the lyric, the beat, the melody, all of it. It was all his.
She took that song melody, Life and Favorite, because that's one of my favorite gospel songs.
Child, I don't like Queen Naija anyway. Like, I don't like her music. I only like one song, and that's that Medicine song. How would you like it if I did that? All these girls sound the same.
I don't really fool with her because she stole Clarence from his ex-girlfriend. She is another Portia. She stole Clarence and wife from that damn ex. I believe every word of what the ex said, and ever since then, I said, see, I knew it was the reason why I ain't really fool with her. Now I see why.
I think that I should start by saying, yeah. That's all I got to say about that.
Queen Naija. I heard about it, girl, and I believe every word of what the ex said. The ex ain't lied on you.
Oh my goodness. Scrappy says that he saw Mama D at the party, and he continues to keep a safe distance from her and not tell her anything. But it looked like you still do, because she's just sitting up here telling all your damn business. Chaotic plays this album, plays a song, and it did sound good. It's not something that I want to hear all the time, but it sound good for the times.
The
Bambi
only
is back
time I
in
want to
LA.
hear this movie in a room.
Anyway, Bambi is back in LA and she's shooting a music video. I don't know why she's shooting any music videos. She
In
needs to
LA,
stop
okay.
trying to
I
rap.
forgot she was a rapper because I remember she used to rap on Basketball Wives.
Yeah, she should forget that she's a rapper as well, Josiah, because she can't
And you
rap.
went all the way to LA for a music video?
Child,
Because at first I thought we was gonna see like Malaysia or something like that. Because she was in LA. Ain't they still friends?
yeah, they still
That's what I
friends.
thought we was gonna see.
Child, please.
Shout out to Dad had I seen Malaysia up here. I said, girl, what?
Hey y'all, I'm on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Hey y'all.
That's playing.
I mean, it'll be cute.
I'm just not finna play with y'all.
It'll be cute.
It
It would. It'll be cute if she would have just turned it for the
She
one
might as
time.
well go on there. She might
Well,
as well
she need
go
a
on there.
job. She need to pay for that house.
Don't she? They ain't none of our business.
So I'm like, Bambi.
So I agree. She should go on and get on Love and Hip Hop.
Right. Because she'll do good. I think she'll do good. She'll do good on there. I mean, Malaysia, what else you got going on, sis?
Nothing.
Going on?
She
And
need the
don't she
money.
live in Atlanta as it is? So I mean, she man.
You're not gonna get
Child,
on
let me stop
Bravo.
being messy.
Nah, she not getting on no damn Bravo. Her folks was suggesting she be on Real Housewives of Atlanta. For what?
For what?
Just she gonna be worse than Courtney.
Now I know K Michelle said she wanted to do Real Housewives of Atlanta. That shit would be hilarious if she was on here. So then that shit would be funny. She'll make that shit be Love and Hip Hop all over again.
Yeah, she would.
Sierra the Blowfish arrives because Bambi wanted her to be in the video, but then Sierra says, friend, you gonna be mad at me, friend. And she was like, why? She said her daughter keeps texting her. Basically, her daughter hates Eric. Then she turns around and says that he mentally abuses her. And in the midst of all of that, she reveals that her and Eric has gotten married. I'm like, every season we see Sierra, it's a man issue every time we see her.
You know, I kind of cried during this scene because it was just so hurtful, y'all. And I was like very
I see looking at you.
because just to see how dumb she thinks to be her age, you know. And also she had so many surgeries on her face that she don't even look recognizable. She looked like
a mannequin.
Yeah, she don't even look recognizable anymore. It's like surgery gone bad. Like everything is exaggerated on her. And the fact that she was talking to, you know, Bambi about her relationship and her marrying a man, and then now she's having all these issues. Baby girl, you keep making the same cycle of mistakes over and over and over. And it's just like, where's your self-worth? Because you keep making these same decisions back to back. And it's just disheartening. It really is to see somebody in her statue so dumb.
She's very dumb. The way she talks is dumb. The way she moves is dumb. The men she chooses are dumb. Like, we've been seeing Sierra since season 6, and she's been dumb ever since. Like, her assistant slept with her husband, Shooter. Then she dumped Shooter. Then she gets with BK, who disrespected her time and time again, and she took him back and took him back, let him go, took him back, took him back, took him back. Then all of a sudden, she's with this Eric dude. And it's like, your kids don't even like him. And I understand that you got to make decisions for your own self. But if your kids don't like your man, you need to look into that.
She's that one friend that every time friend calling you you spend 2-3 hours on the phone at night, her talking about this nigga only for her to take her back, and then she get a new nigga, and it's the same thing. It's annoying. Like
it is. It's the same shit over and over again. Like, girl, get a grip, get a life.
For her, she would have wore me out. I would have been cut off as a friend.
You see, T ain't saying nothing. You see, T ain't saying nothing, right?
T, why you ain't saying that? You ain't got no commentary.
Nah.
Oh my god!
Cause y'all really sitting over here believing any of that foolishness? Y'all believe any of that shit is going on between her and Eric? I guess.
What you think going on, DNT? Since you don't believe it, what you think going on?
I don't know what's going on, but I can tell you right now, I do not believe or buy any of this shit that's going on between Eric and Must Be Ass, because it ain't your face, Sierra. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. Because when she was sitting over there with Bambi talking about this escape plan and how he treats her and yada yada yada, but then we get down to the last scene and girl, where was all of that? Where was all of that? Cause you damn sure ain't look scared. You ain't look scared or terrified for your life. You didn't mind letting that nigga know how the hell you feel. You walked around there like you owned the bitch and it was your damn house and he was the hoe. And he got to listen to what you say. But yet when you sitting up amongst Bambi, oh, because I'm just really, because he talks to me like this and that. And, I'm just planning my escape plan. Girl!
The troll came back. What you gonna do?
Child, boo. Y'all can believe that shit if you want to. I don't buy none of it.
Child.
Mainly because of what you said, Scotty. I said the same thing in my review. First it was Shooter, then it was Ramel, then it's this man. It's like your storyline never changes.
It's the same
It's always about a man that you done picked and that he don't want your ass no more. And not that I could blame him because your face changed every damn season. I wouldn't be with your ass.
Oh my god!
It's just y'all can keep it. Y'all can believe it if you want to. That's fine. I don't buy none of it.
It's the filing of the nails for me. Spice meets with Mooney. As far as I don't know if Josiah remembers him, but Mooney was the guy that was hosting, co-hosting the Boss Babe Awards. He actually was the person that was up there doing all that announcing.
The choreographer?
Yes, he was the co-host for Boss Baby.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's a severe thunderstorm. That's why y'all hear these winds and shit.
That's the wind?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Child, it feel like it's we in a damn what's that movie? The Wizard of Oz with the damn wind.
Child, that's how we felt all last week. They still and people still
moved over south.
Child, people still ain't got no power. Some people still ain't got no power around here. Yeah, it's like yesterday they said it was like 14,000 people that still didn't have no power.
Oh hell
damn.
Mm-hmm. That show what they said. I'm glad I ain't one of them people, honey.
Period.
It look like it's gonna rain. It look like it's gonna rain the whole time I'm there, Josiah. The devil is a lie.
Friday's canceled then.
Oh my god. But yeah, Shakana came in. I'm sorry, Jigglypuff came in, pissed because Spice was up in there trying to rehearse and stuff. For once, I was on Jigglypuff's side because Spice had no business doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, girl,
Me too.
Like, girl, you know what you're going through, and you still trying to push yourself through it. But anyway, we're gonna move on to Erica Banks and Amy. They doing a show called South by Southwest. I think that's where new talent is discovered. Then Amy started talking about her family issues and how her family is like the Black Kardashians.
Child,
Okay.
I gave y'all the Braxtons. You reaching with the Kardashians, but I did give y'all the new Braxtons. I was here for it though. It's a new dynamic. So I said, I feel like this would be interesting. Let's see what her and her sisters got.
Right. Okay. And then Amy revealed that Diamond might be pregnant. And I'm like, not her spilling
Amy,
the
you
tea.
mess. And I was Erica Banks. Erica said, "Girl, you could have kept that to yourself. And if you didn't want to keep it to yourself, you damn sure ain't had to tell me." I was
Right,
on Erica's side with that. At least Erica not up here trying to be messy.
right, right. Because knowing me, I would have been like, pregnant by who?
Okay, and then when she said Diamond, who the first person you would have called? Me.
Mm-hmm.
Child, you know I'm telling her about.
Or I probably would have
I'll get her
called.
right on
I
back up.
probably would have called you and texted your site and said, you need to call me and T right now. That's normally
See,
how it happens.
it is. And then you'll tell me not to say nothing. Fine.
Then I called Jamar. And then Jamar be like, girl,
What
what y'all talking about?
right. And he gonna be right there eating it up. Bitch, what?
Oh my God, that's exactly how that goes. So we get into Spice and Angel. Angel starts explaining how it was a big circus while she was in the hospital and how Mita was calling all the blogs, leaking information about what was going on with Spice. And it was the question of it being that Mita blocked Jigglypuff from coming, and they was basically saying that Carly was fake. First of all, I don't know about y'all, but I definitely believe that Mita was calling the blogs. I definitely
Me
believe
too.
it. I believe that she
Me
had a
too.
lot to do with that. I believe she was leaking the information, and I
Mhm.
definitely
Me
believe
too.
that she blocked Jigglypuff from coming to the damn hospital.
Me
Y'all
too.
think the same thing?
Hell yeah. I didn't see it for Mita when she came on last season. I ain't like her ass then.
I absolutely agree. It was she was trying to block her out.
Mm-hmm. I believe that. Now we can go on to the last scene because now we over 2 hours, but we only over 2 hours because we had to do 2 episodes. But it's Sierra and Eric. We ended with them.
Shit. Ain't y'all. I ain't got nothing to say, girl.
Eric says he don't get no love in the house. They argue about the kids, and he admitted that he didn't want a woman with kids. But my thing is that if you didn't want a woman with kids, why did you get with Sierra in the first place when you knew she had kids? And it's Sierra. If he mentally abuses you, then why did you marry him?
Cause all of this shit is fake. See, that's why I ain't want to talk about this shit. That's why I've been on camera. All of that shit is fake. I said all of that last night. I said, Eric, you just wanted to be on camera to get what you got now. This 5 to 10 second ass confessional, and we probably ain't gonna never see your ass again. You settled. You sitting here talking about you got all of this structure, and that's why Mason don't want to be around you, but yet you settled. You ain't got no damn structure. You a clout chaser. And if I was Mason or Paris, I wouldn't like your ass either. Cause they see what I see. Where's Shooter at?
So do you
Shooter,
think
come
that?
get your turn.
So T, let me ask you this: do you think that their relationship is fake?
I
Or do
mean,
you think they're faking it for the camera that they're having issues, but they're low key okay in real life?
nah, I don't really feel like they okay in real life. I do believe her when she says they're going through things. But at the same time, I really don't care like that because y'all didn't even know each other. Y'all got married really, really, really quickly. And now, after a couple of months, once you decide to start filming, now you want to sit over here and talk about all of these problems and all of these issues and so on and so forth. Because that'd be my thing with her. Like, if you were saying there were all of these red flags before you said I do, then why would you say I do? Why would you just run off and toot off and go get married? And nobody knew. Nobody.
Mm.
I mean, did your children even know at this point? Like, did they still think y'all was just boyfriend? Like, I just, that's just weird to me. Like, you told absolutely nobody, which proves to me that one, you know that that's not the man for you, but you just gonna do it anyway. So it's just like at this point, I would love to feel bad for her, but I just feel like she set this up for herself. Whatever it is that Erica's giving her, girl, deal with it because you married him. So hey, I mean, I don't know.
Right.
You should have learned your lesson with Shooter. Then you ended up with a Ramel. Now you ended up with an Eric from New York. Child, that's what you get. The New York niggas ain't shit. I know because I live here.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
I mean,
BK
he
was
cute and
horrible.
everything.
BK
He
was
was.
terrible though.
PK was, and I feel like PK played for the other team a little bit too.
You
What?
What you said?
because I thought the same thing.
I thought PK
What you
PK gave me like a little DLTs, no shade. Like he might
Child,
dabble with the.
Miss Beijing, baby Miss Beijing be putting more footprints on ceilings than me and Scotty do put together. And that's a lot. I don't care what nobody say. BK Beijing King, he do give me he give me a verse or a verse bottom. That's what he give me. He really give me verse bottom.
I think that
Like
I should start by saying, yeah.
well, I mean, would you screw him, JoJo, and or Scotty, if he popped up in y'all DMs right now and he said, "Hey, what's good? My hotel is such and such and such. You finna come through." Would y'all go?
Yes, I would. I'm not gonna lie. He is my like. If he played for the other team, that is definitely my type. You know, absolutely. We could have.
Child, look at Scotty.
He could have took me to. He could have took me to Bulldogs. We could have had some great time. Let me stop. No, but I feel like we could have done a nice dinner somewhere, you know. And he looked like he can eat something, you know, booty munch. Sometimes like with guys, like you, especially dating our community, you can tell. Like you can tell if they know how to pair up with something.
I ain't got no more cranberry juice in my cup.
Okay, period. And I got more crown, but I don't need no more at this point. This is the shit we talk about. Okay, because y'all is up here. I mean, would I if he was a top?
And to answer the question, I would too.
I feel like
mean,
he would be a
listen.
no because he's too pretty. He's too much of a pretty boy, Hunty.
I mean, no, I mean that the screw. But see, he would have to be a full blown top, which I know he ain't. That's the only reason why I wouldn't do it. Because I feel like he'll put me in the same predicament that nigga did back in Christmas, and I'm not going back to that. So that's the only reason why I ain't going back to that. So that's the only reason why I would.
Conversation.
It is. Now, if he was a total top, would I let him? I mean, I mean, if I get a little bit more shots in me, I mean, I ain't necessarily saying no, but would I admit it? Probably not. Would I admit that I did it? Probably not. But would I do it? I mean, yeah. He can have drinks, maybe. He don't give me big dick energy though, because he's too pretty. He don't give me big dick energy. He really don't. He give me like he like to be dominated. That's really what he gives.
If you ever see me, bro, I'm proud of rocking the cast, pretty face, no waist with a big old bag.
And I was just looking on him on Google. You know, yeah,
see, look, see, y'all tops and versatiles is just
what?
Okay. I need to be surrounded with more bottom girls like me. Cause I keep forgetting.
What you talking about? What happened?
Nothing.
You said you tops and verse girls. What you talking about?
I said you tops and verse girls. Y'all be I don't know. What I do it to be? I don't know. He'll have to catch me at the right day. Cause he not ugly. He not ugly. He really not. He's not ugly. He's actually real handsome.
But I
it's
actually
just
would
his
take Shooter
mannerism.
before BK though.
Really?
I like Shooter.
I mean, Shooter could get it.
That's what I mean.
I'll let him bang. No
we shouldn't let none of them get nothing. They all toxic on this show.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, but I mean, shoot. I mean, I could see what Mariah saw in him, and I know he will want me if he wanted Mariah, because Mariah is a little boy in a dress. To let me tell it. So I mean, if he want her, I know we sure is.
T, are you a power bottom asking for a friend? That's what the comment said. I ain't asking you that. The comments asked.
No, I'm not a power bottom. Okay, power bottom, like they just get plowed with reckless abandon. Me, no. I take pride in my hole, my walls, my bust, my puss, all that. No, ma'am. I ain't no power bottom. I
I
only just
think
let nobody.
BK. I think PK would be into getting pegged.
That's your power bottom friend. Who is that, Morgan? That's your power bottom. BK. Okay? That's your power bottom. That's your power bottom friend. Not me. But BK definitely is.
Oh my God. Okay. You know what? We over the time. So y'all, thank you guys for watching Roasted Review. This was fun. And we got a decent crowd tonight. We wasn't expecting. I personally wasn't expecting what we got, but we got a decent crowd tonight. This is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and people are slowly but surely getting back into the show. So I feel like Roast Review this season is gonna be a grower because I can see that my reviews that it's a grower because people are just now getting back into the show. But I definitely enjoyed myself up here tonight. So before we go, we're gonna do what we normally do, like we do on not Watch What Happens Live. Whether you like it or not, panel. Josiah, what you got coming up on your platform? Since you were gone before we even asked Monday, they could hear from you over here.
I had to take a break for the week and a half because my sister was dealing with some legal stuff, so I had just to take a little break for family stuff. But I was like, oh Lord, let me just go ahead and do a quick voiceover of some. So y'all be getting some tomorrow morning. I recorded a video, a quick little cute video on StreamYard. Bloop bloop. And so, Scotty is working on me, child, because I'm such a perfectionist. I will literally do a whole video. I'm like, I don't like how this did. Scotty was like, bitch.
Right.
Exactly. Okay. T, what you got going?
A Summer House. I put Summer House out yesterday, so y'all make sure to go and check that out. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is on the second channel, not the main. It's on the second channel, Gags with T. So if y'all want to hear that, go around there. Other than that, Love and Marriage Detroit. That's not, because that comes out Saturday. That's not gonna be a live. It'll be a pre-recorded. I just don't know when I'm gonna put it out. It may be Sunday, it may be Monday. But be on the lookout for Love and Marriage Detroit. That's gonna also be added to the second channel, Gags with T. So y'all make sure to head over there and watch that. And also I got Bell Collective coming up, which I ain't even gonna get on that. But Tambra, I'm sorry, friend. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm sorry, Tambra, and I ain't finna call you Megaphone no more. I can't say why, but I'm not.
Okay, we'll talk.
Yeah, I can't say why. We'll tell you when we get off. But other than that, yeah, that's all I got.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna try to give Love and Marriage Detroit a shot, child. I'm just like the whole Love and Marriage.
It ain't gonna be like LMH.
Yeah, I'm just afraid that it's really gonna turn to, but it's probably not gonna be like that. So I'm gonna give it a try and try to review it. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see it while this weekend because I'm gonna be with Joe. I'm gonna be out with Josiah. Now, Bell Collective I could probably see because Josiah I wake up in the morning and pull out my laptop and turn it on and watch it and go up in his office and record my review and come the fuck out. That's normally what I do. But I'll probably see Bell Collective, but I don't know about. I probably won't see Detroit until I go back home, but I don't know. But for the most part, yes, y'all gonna get for the rest of the week. All y'all really gonna be getting is Yes for the Mess videos. You'll probably get something tomorrow because I gotta find that Mama D live because I gotta do commentary on it. And Friday, okay, and Friday. You'll probably get a Yes for the Mets video, and Saturday you'll probably get Bill Collector because more than likely I'm gonna do it while I'm at Josiah's house. But Sunday, I don't know if y'all gonna get anything Sunday because that's when I'm coming home. If y'all don't get anything on Sunday, everything you didn't get on Sunday, you will get it on Monday. That's pretty much what it's gonna be. But that's pretty much it. Roasted Review will be on T's channel next week. Which channel is it gonna be on?
This one, the main one.
Okay, it's gonna be on T's main channel next week. And then that's funny because it's the same because you hosting this one and whether you like it or not next week, and then the week after that, Josiah hosting this one and
damn, I sure am, ain't I?
Oh my god! At least y'all got some. At least y'all got some extra content, child. That's the reason why we doing it anyway. But and just to let y'all know, in a few weeks we're gonna be coming together. The three of us will be coming together with Jamar and Maddie to discuss the 4th season of Boys Night Out, which is slated to come back late August, early September. We're intending on coming with a fun show. Because truth be told, we didn't like last season too much. So we want to come back stronger than ever this season. And we're gonna have a good time. But with that being said, y'all, we up out of here. And until next week, we'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.